Morning, Mansfield, and happy Monday, the 29th of June. Welcome to Mansfield. I'm back in Mansfield again this morning, sorting through a few bits, and I thought I might just start this morning's video with a little tour of how Mansfield looks a little bit different at the moment, because the wonderful 3R from the pre-prep are here enjoying our space. So just take a look behind me at the prep room, which has become a classroom. It's now kind of almost like a Victorian classroom where they've got single desks all spread out for those year threes to do some learning in our space. So it is great to see that the space is still being used, and even though it still kind of very much looks like our house, and you'll see that very little else has changed. The first thing you notice when you come in is actually a welcome to Bubble Trouble with 3R. So I just thought that might be an interesting way for you to see the house this morning. You joined me here on Monday, and it's been quite a roller coaster weekend in the Morgan household. We have had, particularly for Max, one incident where he fell over and hurt the side of his head here. He nicked it, he caught it, and it was bleeding and messy, and it was a bit saddening, but he's okay. But obviously we were feeling exceptionally sorry for him, and I think he was feeling pretty sorry for himself when that happened. And then proceeded later on in the day to throw a TV remote at the TV and smashed a very nice, smart, flat screen LG TV. And while we're still obviously incredibly sympathetic for him, the depth of my love was almost equally met by the fullest extents of my frustrations at him. But there you go. TVs are replaceable, heads aren't. So glad his head is still on, and even if the screen isn't working, I'm sure it's replaceable. So I'm just sending you a quick message this morning because actually there's an assembly to follow from the wonderful Mr. Welton. But in the meantime, I just wanted to give you a couple of notices or messages about this week. So our main house assembly this week is going to take place on Thursday, on the last day of term. That's going to be a Zoom, and I'll tell you how that works in a second. That does mean that tomorrow morning, our Tuesday morning Zoom, is not going to take place in the same way. I'll probably be on there. So if you want to log on and chat and see some friends, then fine. But I won't necessarily be doing something kind of formal with you then. So tomorrow morning Zoom at 8:30, you can have a little line. If you don't want to join me, then that's absolutely fine. That is a non-compulsory Zoom. Our main one is on Thursday, so that's something to really look forward to. We're going to have a celebrate at the end of term on Thursday. It's going to go like this. So the assemblies will take place from 9 till 11 on Thursday. So have a little bit of a lie-in, slow start to your day, have some lovely brekkie. And then at 9 o'clock, I'm going to have an assembly with the year fours. And that will be for about 25 minutes. Okay, and then you can have a little break. And then at 9:30, we will have one with the year five. So I'll have a Zoom with the year fives at 9:30. And then at 10 o'clock, I will have one with the year sixes. So each group will have a half-hour Zoom with me and a kind of end-of-term celebration and a quiz and a bit of fun and some awards. And then at 10:30 on Thursday, we will have a whole house Zoom. I will write this down and remind you about it, so don't worry about it. I will remind you throughout the week. But just as one final reminder, on Thursday, it's going to go 9 o'clock year fours, 9:30 year fives, 10 o'clock year sixes, and then 10:30 all together for a final hurrah. Then we'll have a little bit of a break, and then at I think 11:30, Mr. Walton's final assembly of the year will be coming out. In the meantime, I'm hoping that you have a lovely, lovely couple of days, and I'm just thinking about one challenge that I'm going to set you before then. I have done a Google form, and it's going to be you guys helping me giving out some awards for Wednesday. So it's a Google form. It should be really quick for you to do. It's 14, 15 very simple questions, and I'm going to ask you to do it when you find a minute today, please, if possible. If you can't do it till tomorrow, I'll chase you, that's fine. But please, if you can, do that Google form today, okay? And share it back, and I will share the results with you of it on Thursday, okay? Is there anything else I haven't thought of? I'm hoping not, but if I have, I'll just type it in or I'll send it tomorrow. So Google Forms, today, please. And see you in Thursday. Tomorrow's assembly is non-compulsory. Okay, so you don't have to be there. In that form, there's one of the questions which uses the word excitable. Excitable means who gets excited most easily. Okay, I'll leave that with you. Have an amazing day, kids and house staff, and I hope you have a lovely, lovely couple of days too, and I'll see you on Thursday, if not before. Bye.